Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace.
All through the Bible, there are two women that we see described as blessed among women. And the first one was Jael, and the second one was Mary, the mother of Jesus. The story of Jael can be seen in Judges chapter 4 and chapter 5, and that of Mary can be seen in the book of Luke. Now, we discover that one of the things that can help a family is not just the men trying their best, but also the women doing all they can, learning the wisdom from the Bible, like learning from the life of Jael. What did she do? Jael was not a prophetess. She was not, her husband was not a prophet. Her husband was not a priest. But she did something amazing in the Bible that made the Lord, through the mouth of the mother of Israel, Deborah, to call her the most blessed among women. As we continue, can you tell us, who was Jael?
Well, Jael was a woman in the Bible that was married to a man called Abba, and the Lord really used her.
Yeah, the Lord really used Jael. We'll be seeing what the Lord did with her. The Lord used Jael to kill, to destroy the enemy of Israel called Sisera. Sisera was running away from Deborah and Barak in Judges chapter 4. But the Lord used a woman that we didn't read about until in that chapter. And the Lord used her to finish the man. So we took some time to study and learn wisdom that this woman really had that made the Lord to use her. Can you tell us one or two things about this woman, Jael?
One thing I noticed or I discovered from the Bible about this woman called Jael. Jael was a woman that could think very fast. Even in face of situations, difficult situations. She was not a woman that is weak in thinking. Like most women, when they encounter any issue or any problem at home, they will be weak. They will not know how to go about the situation. They will also be looking for an avenue whereby they can even invite problem to their home. But not like Jael. She was a woman that even when that man, Sisera, entered into her tent, she could think fast, and she could even, with the wisdom of God, because I know that what really happened there was not ordinary. I know God intervened and God gave her a quick thinking.
Jael could think fast in the face of adversity. A woman like Jael will always conquer situations that arise anytime. Did you know, as we studied that place, that nobody called Jael or told her that the enemy was on his way to her house?
She was just going about doing her own business.
Her own business. Thanks. Jael didn't know that Sisera was on the way. Immediately, she saw this soldier, Sisera, with all the weapons in her body. You just imagine you suddenly open your door to see a soldier, armed soldier. Will you not be scared? This woman was so bold. He saw Sisera, he knew Sisera. He allowed Sisera to come into her house, into her tent, and she knew the right thing to do. Women who knows the right thing to do always conquer challenges. Challenges will always come, like Sisera came to the house of Jael. But knowing the right thing to do will make you to be triumphant. Yeah, I like that. Know the right thing to do. So, what are some of those things he did, even when she did not even think about them before they came around?
Another thing I also noticed is that she was always prepared. You can imagine, she had everything at home prepared. When the man came in, the man asked for water. But you can imagine, she went inside. She brought out chilled milk.
Wow. Yeah. She brought out chilled milk. Was that the only thing she gave to Sisera?
No, and also the only thing she gave, like I said, that she was a woman that always prepared for any challenges, and even she loved to entertain visitors. She allowed Sisera to sleep comfortably, cover her with even cover him with even his blanket that she had at home. She covered Sisera. She allowed him to sleep comfortably.
Jael was so caring. She loved to take care of strangers. Did you hear what my wife said? The man asked for a cup of water. Jael gave him a bucket of milk, chilled milk. She allowed him to lie down and cover him with a blanket, and the man was comfortable. Can you imagine a soldier running away from death, and he slept off? And the woman knew the right thing to do to eliminate this enemy of the Lord. You see, every woman out there who is growing with the Lord, learning from the table of the Lord, studying Bible regularly, praying for wisdom, we always know the right thing to do. The Spirit of the Lord will always guide such a woman to take the right decision. So, this enemy entered. Do you know when the man entered? The man told Jael and said, please stay at the door. If anybody is looking for me or anyone like me, tell the person I'm not here. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it was the way the woman welcomed him that would make the man to say such a thing.
Yeah.
You know, if the woman was a person that she was so harsh, you know, the woman cannot
not
friendly. The man cannot just trust her to wait at the door.
But even while she said so to the woman, do you know the woman did not say anything? Say, yes, my Lord, I will do so.
She did not say anything because
to oppose the man.
Yes, she was acting based on the instruction of the Lord given to her.
And when the man slept off, you can imagine a soldier, an army, a general in the army. When he slept off, Sisera took some instruments, you know. Other version use the word peg, some Bible version use the word nail with an hammer, and he finished the man. Was Jael, was he a soldier? Had anybody ever trained him how to use weapons before?
She was a woman that loved to prepare for any battle. She was not a soldier.
A trained soldier. She was not a soldier. But with the instruction of the Lord and guidance of the Lord, she knew how to finish a general. She was not afraid. She put her life at risk, ready to do anything that will turn out. And one thing we saw from that woman is this woman was such a woman that loved to stand with the Lord. Enemy of the Lord, the enemies of the Lord are enemies. Friends of the Lord are friends. Who are you as a woman? I know my wife. Can you tell us, are you like Jael in that area? Do you love the enemies of the Lord? Do you hate the friends of the Lord?
I love only those that love the Lord and don't mingle with people that doesn't have regard for God.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yes, I understand. You know, like Jael, she was able to finish the enemy of the Lord. Yeah, Jael, she was able to finish the enemy of the Lord because she knew Sisera to be the enemy of the Lord and the enemy of Israel. Man, what she did, when you read Judges chapter 5, you will see the songs of Deborah. You will see how Jael was praised in that chapter. For you to be praised, for you to be on the side of the Lord, for you to be called blessed among women, sincerely you need to be like Jael. Learn from her wisdom. Love those who love the things of God and hate those who hate the things of God. Be ready to follow the instructions of the Lord. Be entertaining. Be a lover of visitors. Be a wise wife. Be a wise woman. Be a woman that the Lord can give such an assignment, and God say, no, this one, I trust her. She will be able to do exactly what I want her to do. And such a woman, as we like from this woman, how will you describe a relationship with her husband?
You know, for many women in the Bible that their husband was not mentioned, but we can see from the life of this woman that she was introduced with her husband. It shows that there are cordial relationship between her and her husband. For the Holy Spirit to put it down for us that Jael, the wife of Abba, you can see that there was a cordial relationship between them. I think being they are not in good mood or the husband is not relating well, I'm not sure the Holy Spirit would have put her name, the name of her husband down for us to
Or even to use her for
or
such
to
an
use her
assignment.
for, yes, because they are not one.
For God to use her, it shows that these two people, they are one. The wife really, what about respect and love and caring for the husband? How would you describe her?
I believe the milk she gave to that man, Sisera, was prepared for her husband because I believe her husband was not at home.
Yeah.
That means she loved to take care of her husband very well.
Yeah. You as a woman, do you love to take care of your husband? If, based on what we saw from the life of Jael, what he did with Sarah, sincerely, she would do more for her husband. She would do more. She loved to take care of her husband. When the husband is tired and wants a water, she knew how to give the husband a milk, something that will calm the husband down. It look as if the woman added the sleeping drug in the drink, anything like that.
No, it's not that, but just that the milk was cold and the man was even tired.
Yes, and the woman knew. Can you imagine? Jael knew the kind of drink to give to a tired man to fall asleep. You as a wife, you must learn this. You as a woman, you must learn this. You must know how to take care of your wife, that when your husband is tired, a talk, a drink, a food will calm him down. Can you imagine a general running from death, just drank a milk, and he fell asleep till he was destroyed? Nothing came out of him. That's amazing. All right, so what's your conclusion based on the little we have learned from the life of Jael?
My conclusion is that as a women out there watching this channel, learn from the life of this woman. Life of this woman called Jael. Hospitality is a watchword. She feared the Lord. She hates the enemy of God.
Yeah.
Another thing we did not have is that she was courageous even in the face of death. She didn't allow anything to meet. I didn't be she was a fearful woman.
Yeah.
Sisera would have even killed her and killed her generation, and the purpose of God over that entire generation would have gone. But this woman was a woman that loved the Lord, not fearful, a woman that calmed down, gentle, caring, and lovely. And if you want your name to be heard, you want to be called blessed amongst your own generation, you must learn from this woman and act like this woman did.
Yes, sincerely, she has spoken the main matter there. For you to be blessed among women in your generation, you don't have to be fearful. I know generally it is normal for women to be fearful in the face of adversity, in the face of danger.
But when you have God,
nothing
must make you to be timid.
And not just having God, but being in a relationship with God, talking with God every time. You don't need to fear. All right. Fear keeps many women in bondage. Fear makes many women to run from one prophet, one mountain, bathing in the night, in the river, and things like that. It won't be of help. Only God can help you. Whatsoever the matter is, all you need to know is to just look for the light. And the light is Jesus. The light is the power of God. You could imagine what would have happened to Sisera, to Jael that very day. The general would have just killed her, finished her, and would just be on the run again. Or what do you think will happen? Assuming Jael did not kill the man and allow him to run away, the man would have come back full time, with full force to come and fight against the people of the Lord. But what she did was so amazing. She did well. She was not a trained soldier, but with the Spirit of the Lord, she allowed the Lord to use her, and she brought peace to Israel by destroying this general. I pray God will help you all. What we're just trying to say is we learn a lot from the Bible. There are wisdoms, there are fathers and mothers in the Bible we can learn from. And when we learn from them, we practice what we learn from them, our life will grow well. God will be happy with us. And you'll see that heaven will be calling you blessed among women. All right. Thank you very much for watching our channel. What do you have to say goodbye to them?
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, please
share with others.
Yeah, this channel. Click on the subscribe button and help us to grow. Drop a comment what you think about what we are doing. Just share with us that we will appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.